What happens when you combine lasers, gold, and video games? This video. This video's what happens. I just got a brand new laser engraver and I want to put its capabilities to the test. The plan is to make a heart pendant inspired by the Legend of Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom. The heart pendant will not be based on this 3D heart, the one that gives you life. Rather, I'm taking my inspiration from a 2D heart, one that can be found in Hateno village. Now, if you don't know where to look, this subtle detail can be really easy to miss. Tucked away on the hillside are some residential homes, and on their doors we find these charming, cozy, and inviting hearts. Now, I think their 2D look is the perfect starter project for my laser engraver, so let's cook. Dragging the heart into Photoshop, I'll need to separate the design elements so that the laser knows exactly what to do. For example, these red parts of the heart are to look raised. The white area around it is the relief, and the dotted lines are the areas that need to be cut. That's what makes me so excited about this machine. It's the versatility to do light engraving, deep engraving, and even cutting. Before I commit to engraving gold, I want to test the design on this brass metal sheet. I want to try different sizes and depths so I can decide on which look is my favorite. And here we go. Having tried a number of sizes, I think I'm going to go with this one, which is about 3/4 of an inch wide. This will naturally cost a lot to make in gold, so I don't want to go too big. Speaking of which, I think the time has finally come. There's no going back now. Executing the laser command, the lasers engrave the heart shape almost instantly. And then it does a number of passes, each time engraving just a little bit deeper. After 5 passes or so, the depth of the relief is looking perfect. Shifting now to laser cutting. This is actually my first attempt ever, and I'll start by cutting out the center of the heart. After just a few passes, I noticed the gold starting to point upward, so I shut down the laser and removed the little gold piece. This will be saved and recycled, of course. The next cut will be the outline of the heart itself, and I updated the design to have a small tab on each side of the heart. This is where the gold chain will attach when I turn this thing into a necklace later. The laser cuts deeper until the heart can be punched out with little force. Overall, I'm super impressed with how clean the laser can cut. One thing I didn't take into consideration though is that the beam in the cutting process has a tiny amount of width to it, so the laser actually encroached on my heart design a tiny bit. It's not the end of the world, just something to keep in mind for next time. I'm already incredibly excited with how this looks. It feels like I'm holding a piece of Hateno village itself. Taking the heart to my jeweler's bench, I'll use a flex shaft and a light sanding wheel to polish up the heart and remove some of the black carbon that formed during the engraving and cutting process. Now it's easier to polish gold without a chain getting in the way, so I'm going to do that now before I solder that chain on. I'll start with a bristle brush, then a polishing wheel, drop it into my cleaning basket, the ultrasonic cleaner, then it's steam time. So I originally designed the pendant to have a bail kind of in the middle of the heart, and then you could just throw the heart on any chain that you wanted. However, when I was designing it, I kind of realized that the bail was taking away from the nice sharp angles of the heart, kind of distracting from it. That's such a prominent part of the design that I decided it would be better if the chain were to come in on the sides of the heart and be fixed in place. I'll start by forming 2 jump rings using 14 karat gold wire and round nose pliers. These rings act as a bridge between the heart and the chain. I'll prep the 18-inch gold chain by cutting it exactly in half. Once everything is looped through, the rings are closed, and then soldered shut using 14 karat gold solder and a mini torch. You want to try it on? All right, stick your head forward a bit. You look perfect. Back to the laser engraver, I'm going to test out the marking feature. I'll start by adding my logo to the back of the heart, followed by the 14 karat gold hallmark. Lastly, I thought it'd be really fun to engrave the YouTube logo to signify that this piece is a YouTube original. P.S. If you want to buy this, see the link down in the description below. But wait, there's more! Stud earring alert, stud earring alert. That's right, I got more gold, and I thought, my second favorite size was actually the smallest size that I tested, around 6 to 7.5 millimeters. I'm not going to cut out the middle because I'll use that for where the post is going to be soldered on the back. And there you have it, polishing it up. It's a beautiful stud earring. The size is just perfect to me. I love how flat they are to the ear. Sometimes stud earrings can really kind of fall or hang off the ear. These lay really flat, which I absolutely love. I'm gonna put these on my shop as well, so if you are interested in purchasing any of these and helping me pay off my laser engraver, go ahead and visit the link down in the description and have yourself a happy January.